Welcome to English with English. I'm really glad and too much delighted with you guys who's supporting me, commenting me, and respecting me as their guide of learning English. So, my dear YouTube family, I'm really happy to see with me with my journey and how you are learning English. I am really happy to know you guys are giving me a lot of love and a lot of encouragement to make many videos, and I have made 150 videos more, and a lot of viewers who just ask me, say, where did you learn this language? How did you do that? Even though you are farmer, you live in UP, the UP place of Azamgarh, that's totally language of Hindi, Awadhi, Bhojpuri, these kind of languages people are speaking. But you are speaking English there alone from your farm while doing farming, even though you never went in good schools. So I really get glad with this kind of thought people are thinking while doing farming, living in kind of peasant life and in rural life. I did it. Really, I feel so much better. So today content is very interesting. I will really talk about my journey. When I realized it, I must learn this language. When I faced a first time English in my life, in my childhood, a lot of you guys just ask me, how did I know, how did I learn this language? So in this video, if you want to know my journey, how did I just got a lot of encouragement, I got a passion, I feel I should learn language, even though I do not have more strong purpose with this language, but I want to learn this language. Where did I know that? So stay with me. With this video, I will tell you how did I set up my mind to learn this language. So I have a small request as usual, so please hit the bell icon and subscribe my YouTube and share with your friend and family. That's the biggest donations I'm asking from you. If you'll do that, I'll be very happy to your honesty, to your work. Let's get started of my journey. So my beautiful, wonderful viewer, when I was a kind of a small child, approximately 5 years, so there was no more private school more, okay? And if there was, so I was not able to pay a fee of those kind of school. I never went in private school or English medium at all. Simply I was playing some games with my friend that is called here Kancha, and a person came in my family and he came to me with my two brothers, with my elder one and with me, and he just went in schools in my village school that is called primary Vidyalaya here for primary education, and he just sent us there to study. We started going to school, and we was studying. There was English, but English was kind of Hindi. The teacher was teaching, but all the things were beyond of our understanding because of that kind of teaching method. The government teaching method is still here in UP, and I finished my 5th class in government in my village school, and I only known that A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, and even though the English spellings was quite tough for me to know, how to write, how to speak. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening was word kind of biggest illiterate person in my life. I was feeling at the time when I realized it. I feel once I can memorize my day. We was in yard of his school, and a boy came in. A boy might be 6-7-year-old boy. He was in 5th standard, and we was sitting kind of hero. We was of that school. But when the back boy came, and he was telling that A for elephant, tiger, rat, cat, and we was known like Sher, Billy, this kind of word. And we was writing Billy, B-I-L-I, Billy. Tiger, we was writing Sher, S-H-E-R, Sher. And they was called tiger. And when he spoke those words in front of me, I thought, what the hell is going on? What the boy is doing now? Is that English? How to read? That was really unbelievable. And we was just shivering. Our body was feeling, oh, where did he learn this kind of thing? And what is going on? When I was approximately 10 years or 12 years old, I was at the time, okay? At that day, I realized it. I will learn this language. And after finishing my 5th class, I went in private in kind of village school. That was also, but it was a personal individual school of a person who was manager of that. When I went there, there was a little bit more good English words like reading, like writing. And when I went, everything was horrible, like writing in small and capital is a mixture. The word is merging to each other. When I started writing, I was unable to write those words. People was laughing at me. Teacher was beating me badly because where I went there, I took admission in 6th standard. Reading, no more at all. Understanding and speaking was quite too much far from my life. Too much far. So in 6th standard, I started writing, and it took me 2-3 years to write English. Too horrible I was. Reading was nothing. I was unable to just read a word, how to just spell the word, how to merge word in each other. I was unable to do that, man. And it runs multiple times in my life. When I grown after 10th standard, still I was like that, to do that things. In 10th standard, how did I pass out, you know? I only wrote the exam sits answers questions. Only questions I write. Only I was doing left, right, ups, down, the word. I got pass. Anyhow, no more English, believe me. No more English at all. And when I pass out. I did my 12th, my Bachelor of Art. That is the reason I've done my Bachelor of Art with political science, Hindi, and social sciences at all. But during my 1 standard and Bachelor of Art, do you know what happened? For vacation, I went several states like Assam, like Bengal, like Delhi, like once Mumbai, like Punjab with my uncle, and I see the encouragement of English. I see the reputations of English. I see the respect of English. I see the people who was speaking English, how they're doing their job. I see in my life if people are talking in English, how they are making their work too easier. I see, if you have English, so you can get good society surrounded you. I see people are being extraordinary because of English. I see the bugbear of English. And at time I feel I must learn this language. Really, I must learn this language. But the things was too much tough to me to do in my life. Really too much tough to do. After seeing them, I was coming back at my home. I started, and there was nothing, no result at all. Never ever result at all. Never. And whenever I was out in my life, I was looking people while speaking English. I was getting a lot of motivations. I was getting a lot of encouragement. I will do. I was thinking at the time when I was getting a people who was speaking English. But after coming home, no environment, no excitement, no more good guidance, no good teacher. Many things was too much complicated for me. And 5 years ago, I decided I will learn English. Really, 5 years more. I came my home. I told some of my friends I will learn English. I'll speak English. They laughed at me. They demotivated me. They told, what will you do with this there? Where will you use? You're living in village, with whom you will do practice? You cannot do it because you cannot read. So how can you speak? How can you understand? When I was trying, they were laughing me. They was telling that he's psychopath. He's just getting damaged his morale. And there is a friend of mine. He's a cripple. Poor leg. His does not work. I told him I will learn. He never replied anything. Just he told that okay. Because in village we think that is not too much easy to learn English. Not too easy. What I was doing at the time, I had a mobile phone. I was kind of possessed with mobile phone, and I was studying small kind of phrases. Phrase of like watch out, what do you do, where will you go, awesome, amazing, this kind of phrase I was learning. And that was ununderstandable. Sometime just reading and translating and just looking Hindi, English at all. No more improvement I was getting. I just searched multiple kind of social medias video on YouTube, multiple kind of, like I am making video, multiple kind of video I've searched in my life, and I got one thing. Every video thumbnails people says after this you will learn, after this you will speak, this is magic, this is miracle. After watching, at the end of video, they told you have to work. Without work, you can't make it. Really, you can't make it. And that was biggest problem for me, because there was no guidance, no motivation, no more any kind of good way to learn. No one have to tell you you are good or bad, you are learning or not learning. Everything's depend on me to just analyze, learn, motivate your things, know about yourselves. Everything was depend on me. So you know what? I several times, I can't say here, but twice I went some kind of temples to pray with God. Hey God, I want to learn this language. Please help me. I want to do something in it. I want some friend, a good society, a good reputation to help me. And after coming temples, I was getting some encouragement. I was moving to learn. And after a month, after a week, I just gave up. It happened with me, might be thousands, not thousands I can't say, but hundreds of times. I started for a week, for a month, for 2 months. At the 2 months, stop. With my friend, go play cricket, do some ridiculously work, something, gone. Everything finished. Again, just get it started. Again to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months of reading, of writing, of listening, talking nothing. Nothing at all. Again what happened? Again I just, when I stopped a week later, month later, I feel, oh, I was becoming strong at the time when I was preparing. Now I am not. I'm not going there. So again I get started. In this way, I did this work many times. Too much time. Got nothing. Here I will tell you, if you also doing this work, starting, going month, week, 2 months, stopping, so stop doing this activity because it will not work with you. Only you will get one thing, to kill your time. Once you start, move ahead every single day, my dear brother and sister. I killed my 3 years while doing these activities, starting, stopping. When I get bored, I started using newspaper. That's a really biggest wrong way to learn English. Because as a beginner, if you're reading newspaper, you will fail, you will earn 0, and you don't know anything in English. So it happens twice in my life. Too much time. What happened after pandemic of coronavirus? Before pandemic of corona, let's talk about, I went in Mumbai. I had a bad English skill, little bit bad English skill, little bit English it was good, little bit English was good. Rather than this positions, rather than this stage, there was a little bit. I went, I met a lot of Marathi guy, and I went twice, 2 or 3 call center. I saw the encouragement of English. Many persons respected me. They respect me. They even told me, go in call center, international call center, you will get really good amount of package. Good salary, handsome salary. There was no English. They was becoming my friend because they was thinking, I will teach you Marathi and you will teach me English. That was really genuine. The idea was very good. But you know, here what I want to say you, here I want to tell you the demand of English. If you have a little bit of skills, a lot of doors will get open in your life to do something in your life. I became some friend. I made my friends of Marathi guy, and but after lockdown, in lockdown on Janata Curfew Day in India, when pandemic came, hit it out our country, I came back in my UP and I played a lot of cricket with my friends. I did nothing at all and I forgot all these things. But during this period I feel either I will play with myself or I will make myself. If I will do these activities starting and stopping, I will destroy my life forever. I'm gonna die. I can't learn. My dream will be dream. It will remain always dream forever. I feel that, and because we are human, we worry to take action, because when you will take action, the problem will come in your life. It will occur, and you have to be persevere. You will have to be fight with that. So you worry and you do not take a step forward. You do not move out, and you do not get. That was also my problem. Some friend and my challenges. This was biggest enemy of my life. And for your clearness of your doubt, I will tell you, just you have to fight with your fear. Without fighting with your fear, you will get nothing. A book I was studying that's called Life Without Limit. He told that either you will lose or you will defeat your fear and move ahead and get your destinations and learn something. Anyhow, you have to take actions, and you can become any kind of person in your life, whatever you want to become. I played with my friend, I forgot all these things, I restarted my journey, but here I got to read how to read badly. But you know what was happening? My mind was kind of delirious, okay? Unconscious. When I was reading book, I'm looking somewhere by my eyes, and my mouth is speaking different word, a wrong word. After moving one and two word, I feel, oh, what did I read? I'm coming back and looking those things. I'm looking, oh, this is mean. I spoke some wrong word and written some wrong word, some words. It's mean that written some different word, I'm speaking different word. Like there's a boy, I'm reading like a bay, B-A-Y, bay. I'm like say, it's like bay, like somewhat different I'm reading. It was happening, and I started confused. I started doubting on myself. I am mentally loose. My mental is out of my control, because I was reading some word different. There is a word different, and I'm speaking difficult. There's word defeat, I'm defeated. Different word I was speaking, and mind was working something else. A kind of disease I got. How did I overcome of that? If you're watching my video, comment me. You want to know my story ahead, further or not? If you want to know my ahead story in my life, so make a comment. I will tell you in next video, because the video is going to very long. I don't want to create our video. And how did I make all these things, whatever you were looking me. Here I'm going to stop, and I will tell you in next video. Please make some comment. I will really wait you to your comment. You are interested in me about my journey, further journey or not. So here I will tell you goodbye. Thank you so much, and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.